Here we go, we're watching content now. Everybody is a content cow. And if we milk it, then we don't know how. It really turns me off.
Look at that combo. It's so cool, that combo. Oh, Flame, R1, Flaming Strike, Giant's Flame, take thee. Giant's Flame, take thee too. Still taking Boogaloo. So, you know, I'm looking through some clips, some stuff where I was doing invasions at 140. This is at 140. And I was trying to do cool O-Flame combos like you just saw. But what was happening was, you know, everybody had a million projectiles to shoot at me, stuff like that. It was difficult. Alternatively, you get stuck into these like sort of 1v1 duels where O-Flame doesn't really shine, especially not against a scythe. It's hard to outspace that, you know? Especially when you know 2 more people could potentially just roll up on you and murk you, just take you down a notch, a peg. And I was like, oh, what a bummer. What a bummer. I'm not getting to play the way that I want to play. And what was happening right before my very eyes was actually something very interesting and fun and silly. And I just wasn't able to see it because I was so hyper-focused on getting the footage that I wanted, right? And after a certain point, it just sort of clicked, and I was like, man, this is fun. What am I doing? Trying to get all hyper-focused, you know? Sure, yeah. But that's beautiful. What you just saw is beautiful. Here's more beauty. So here's a fully charged O-Flame into a heavy attack. Boom. Kaboom. That's pretty fun, right? Pretty fun. Neat stuff. I'm working on O-Flame. I want to make a build similar to my intelligence build. It did a bunch of combos, starting with the spell Carrying Greatsword. And I want to, you know, I want to hit it up and do it now with the Pyromancer build. And that's what I was working on. But as you can see, it's hard to hit these, you know, O-Flame combos at this high level where people can just delete you off the face of the planet. But then when I stopped worrying about it and I just went back to having fun, man, I had some great invasions. And here they are for you to watch. Giant's Flame, take thee. It's so much fun to use this spell. I don't know, I can't articulate why it's better than Chaos Bed Vestiges from Dark Souls 3, but man, it is. Man, it is. Look at the Dragon Chomp. I don't know the actual name of that spell, but let's test something out. Can you O-Flame somebody out of it? No, you can't. No, you can't. I wouldn't challenge it, knowing that, because you know Dragon Chomp is going to hit for 1,000,000 damage. O-Flame, R1, Flaming Strike. Good night. Oh, sleep tight in your fiery bed.
Sleeping in hell.
And Dragon Chomp probably would have, you know, damn near killed me, if not killed me. So I'm not going to challenge that anymore, but I thought it was worth taking a look. You know, can you knock them out of the air? A lot of these attacks you can knock people out of the air with. You know, waterfowl dance, you know, stuff like that. When they jump up in the air, in that first moment, you can knock them down. Other times, though, when people jump up in the air, infinite hyper armor. Infinite. And Dragon Chomp is one of those. As opposed to Rot Breath. You can knock people out of that pretty easily. Unless they have a lot of poise, apparently, which is a thing. I don't know. It just happened to me the other day. Here's an invasion that happened. It's the Sainted Hero's Grave. Hey, that's me. Double verticality. 2-hit verticality off the top rope. Can you believe it? That man had a family. Now, a thing that's important to remember when you go invading is it's important to know where you're invading. When I said Sainted Hero's Grave, did you maybe say to yourself, oh, that's the one with the collapsible floor, because it is the one with the collapsible floor. How can we use that to our advantage? Keep in mind, it's not always going to work, but it might sometimes. Man, Moonveil. What a powerful weapon Moonveil is. It turns off turn and burns. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a trap we've set. What a trap we've set. And now we're just chucking fireballs down at our victims.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
and getting rid of them. Now, the thing about Moonveil, I talk about this a lot. People are like, Moonveil's OP. And I'm like, I don't think it's OP. I just think it's close to being OP. And people are like, you know, they're like, you're wrong. You're wrong. You don't know. You don't know. They say it just like that. They say it just like that to me. You don't know. And I'm like, okay, maybe I don't know. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. The thing about Moonveil that makes it seem OP is it just turns off your ability to turn and burn. And I don't want to be that guy, but I can't tell you how many times I've invaded people and like they're solo, they're one-on-one, and they're like, I want to get invaded. I'm good at I want to do PvP. And their only trick is turn and burn. And it's like, the reason turn and burn is so nice when you're an invader is because you're being chased by a lot of people, right? They have the advantage, and then you turn around and you do what you can, you know, to get some damage back on them. If you're a solo host and you're just running away from me, that's not spacing, that's literally just running away and then turning around. If I stop chasing you, what happens to the fight? What happens? Nothing. We just stop doing anything. Because all you're doing is just running away from me. That's not... You see, there's a difference between turn and burns. Anyway, the problem I feel like with Moonveil is it just says, hey, no turn and burns allowed, and people don't know how to deal with that. And I will admit that no turn and burns is pretty rough, but there's things you can do, you know, besides turn and burn. There, you know, turn and burn, for those of you who don't know, is when you're running away from someone and then you just turn around and hit them, okay? It's just for if anybody's watching this and is like, I have no idea what turn and burn means. That's what it means. Okay, anyway. I blew that last dude up with a fireball. Did you guys see that? That was so cool. Look at the combo. It's so slick. It's so nice. And it's nice to have this build back. I always make the combustion or black flame into R1 with a straight sword build. You know? I just love it. I just love the build so much. It's true. I make it in like every game. Here's a weird invasion that happened. I gotta tell you, I hate blues. I hate them. That's no secret, okay? But as human beings, I respect their time, and I respect that they're playing the same game that I'm playing. You know, they just like to play for the other team, and I hate you. I hate you, but I have respect for you, right? You know. So I wanna talk about a lot of times when a blue shows up, or a phantom that a host has summoned, they will not help the host. They won't do it. Also, rip to that guy. Died via fireball. And also shout out to this blue right here for using the axes. You don't see that a lot. But yeah, this host, what is he doing? You have people out here trying to help you. You have to help them help you. Help me help you. Have you ever heard that expression? This host right here is squandering, and it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Because how did either one of us survive that exchange? I don't know. But, you know. Anyway, it irks me. It makes me feel bad. That parry, you cannot be that transparent with your parry attempts. You've got to, you know, be trickier than that. Anyway, help this guy. You don't know how many bad phantoms there are out there who won't help you. This guy's trying to help you, and you're just going to let him fight me by himself and just eat the combo? The combo. Bad. Bad. Help him. And this is what really gets me. Is, okay, we've beat the phantom. We've beat a blue. Here comes another blue. What's going to happen? What will happen here? They're hanging out by the door. The host, he's getting tricky, nice jump attack, you know, shooting the lasers, shooting the magic, all right? I'm going to go flame, grant me strength, and then I'm going to throw this fireball, and if it hits you, you're out. So you better be thinking, here he comes. Uh-oh, don't stop. B, move. You see those headlights? You hear that GD crowd? I'm coming through. I knocked the curtains down. That was Mystical, wasn't it? I think it was. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Ludicrous. Mystical. Move, B. Get out the way. Great song. Anyway, what is going on with this host? Why is he not helping this blue help him? Now watch this. This is where it flicked off in my brain. See how he just stands there? He's like, kill me. Kill me, bro. Just kill me. But this is the thing. It's not just your time now. You know what I'm saying? You chose to call this blue in. You chose this. Respect their time. And count yourself lucky. You don't know how fortunate you are to have a phantom, this many phantoms, who are actively trying to help you in a good way. Most phantoms aren't this good. Most phantoms don't try and help this much. So it irks me a little bit to see this guy squander, people actually trying to help him. It just kind of bummed me out a little bit. Here he goes. Now he's getting back into it. Now he's getting back into the fight. He runs out of his mana, his magicka. He has to back up to take a sip, but then he gets back to casting the ambush shards. Maybe he should try something else, but he's trying at least. Now you can give up. Now you can quit. Now that it's finished. But I want you to know, whatever your name is, I can't see my screen, and it looks like a weird name anyway. You squandered an opportunity. I just want you to know that. You squandered the help of good phantoms, whom I hate. I hate them deeply, but they were trying to help you. Here we go. Jawbone, Frost Sword. Jawbone, Frost Sword. Frost Sword. Radon's Yell. Jawbone. Jawbone. It's just non-stop with these guys. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do, gang? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to be James Bond. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get on the ladder, but not visible. We're going to be cheeky, sneaky, and we're just going to hang out. And we're going to wait. I can hear the door opening. Here they come. I see 2 of them, but not 3. I'm a little hesitant. But then we get up, we look around, and then we see all 3 of them together. All right, now, let's do this. We're going to drink that Physic, plus 10 faith, plus 10% fire damage, or whatever it is. Flame grant me strength. Now, they should be fighting this Snake Man, I'm thinking. And I'm going to throw a Giant's Flame, and I'm going to change the trajectory of this invasion. Nope, Snake Man's already dead. But this Frost Sword, they think they can take me. They think they've got what it takes to take me. Aha, take on me. Rolling Poke, Radon Scream, dodge, R2, heavy attack. Dodge, backstab. Big damage, stylish plays. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Cooked that guy. Just cooked him. You see what happened there? Did you see what happened? He jumped down, and you can't cancel out of the fall animation anymore. In the old games, you could, as soon as you landed, you could press dodge, and you would cancel out of that landing animation. That doesn't work anymore. So that dude just had to sit there and watch. Also, Papa John sucks ass. I just want to say, I'm a Jets man when it comes to ordering pizza from a chain. Also, this dude, he's a bitch. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you next time. Later, y'all.